Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to show you how to use this amazing stamp set called After the Storm from the new annual catalogue. The main reason I initially bought this stamp set was this sentiment: even the darkest night will pass and the sun will rise. But I also like the other sentiments as well. You've been on my mind, just because, a little sunshine for your day. And these clouds, these could be sun rays or they could be raindrops, and then you've got the lovely sun rays here. And just to show you, I've got my Starbucks coffee that I bought at Tesco's this morning. I'm just trying it out, so I'm just going to take a little sip and see what it tastes like. Oh, that's very good. I feel as if I've gone out to a cafe. Right, so I'm going to show you first of all some cards that I've done with this set. So I'm going to demonstrate this card, which is very quick and easy, with the sentiment "a little sunshine for your day," with the sun and then the rays of the sun coming out. Very, very easy to make that one. This is another similar one with the rays going up from the centre. So this stamp set was designed by Frenchie Martin, very talented American demonstrator, and she's got a French accent. So she designed this stamp set after she'd done $1 million sales, I think it is, 100,000, whatever it says there. Anyway, a little sunshine for your day, and I'm not going to be doing that one today. Here's another one with using my blending brushes in Old Olive and Pool Party, and then I've used from the Beauty of Friendship, can't remember the name, but it's a lovely stamp set in the new catalogue with trees. Beauty of Friendship, I think it's called. And then I've got the rays going out in grey clouds. And this one is one with a lighthouse, and I've used gilded flakes for the light streaming out from the lighthouse, and the cloud is used here for the mountains on the other side of the, looks like the de-estuary to me, so it could be our lighthouse at night. So the first one I'm going to start with is this one. So I've got this piece here, and then this is going to be the card base, which is in Bumblebee, and then I've got Mango Melody to stick on top of that, and then that will go on top of there. And somewhere here I should have my pieces that I punched out earlier, which I seem to have misplaced, which is the circles that basically I'll be putting over. So let me see. Oh, here they are. They've fallen off. I nearly had to stop the video then and redo it, but anyway, that is the sun I'm actually going to be putting on. So what I'm going to take, this is 2 inches circle punch, which sadly we don't sell anymore. This is 1 3/4 inch, but they're really useful, these punches. So I'm going to draw a circle around this one because it is going to be covered up. So I'm just going to do it like that. And then I'm going to take my sun ray stamp. And I know that this is going to be slightly bigger than that. So basically I'm going to have the first ray going down towards the corner. So like that. And I'm actually going to ink up the stamp each time. So get that parallel and just work my way around like this. Doing the larger ones first, and you can see that they just are near each other but not actually overlapping. So let's get that out there, that one up there, and that one there. All will be revealed in a moment. There we go. So there's that. Now I'm going to take, now if I wanted to, in fact, I could just get a blender pen and just pull some colour. That's what I think I've done here. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the blending brush, and using, this is Daffodil Delight, I'm just going to go over to have a little bit of colour between the rays. So it looks a little bit lighter because we do want it to look like sunshine. Just put some in there. And obviously the lovely thing about these blending brushes, this is my one for yellows and oranges, is you can make it as dark or as light as you like. So there we go, I'm happy with that. And now I'm going to get my black Memento ink, And I've got the sentiment here that says a little sunshine for your day. And I'm just going to put that straight across there. Hold it just to allow the cardstock to absorb the ink, and there it is. And then I just have to glue it together. So first of all, I need to add some ink to the sun. I just want to come around the edge and make it a little bit darker. So I used actually pumpkin pie on the original card, but this one I'm just going to put, this is Daffodil Delight on Bumblebee cardstock, but Daffodil Delight around the outside. And obviously, there we go. So that's, I'm happy with that. See what it looks like when I put it on. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm just going to take a little bit of Tombow and attach this like that. And then I'm going to attach it. So with Tombow, you don't need very much. I just use it as if I was using a pen, and to press very lightly at the sides, and that's all you need. You don't need loads of it. It's a very good, strong adhesive. So that's that. Just put that in the centre of the picture again. And this one. So no gardening is getting done this afternoon. I thought it'd be good to do some cards instead. So there we go. So that's the first one. Very easy. I think perhaps I prefer it slightly orangey. That one's just bright yellow, a little sunshine for your day. So there you go. That's the first card. So the next card, I'm going to do, again, sponging. I'm using a retired colour, actually Tranquil Tide, but you could use Pretty Peacock, which is also retired. This is Coastal Cabana. This is going to be stuck on here. This is going to go behind the stamped image to give a bit of contrast. So I'm just going to stick that on ready, like that. Okay, so I can put that to one side. And then this is the sentiment, even the darkest night will pass and the sun will rise. I'm just going to put those to one side, and I'm going to take a piece of basic white cardstock. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is stamp the clouds. So I'm going to do one sort of there, and then stamp a little bit off like that, so I have a little bit of a shadow. And then I'm going to take, there's a small cloud as well, so I'm just going to take that and stamp that about there, and then stamp off, and I might just put a little bit more cloud there, and just do a little bit more cloud, stamp off. I love the stamping off technique, and that should be enough. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make a mask now. Many of you have probably done this masking technique before. So you take a post-it note, and the first thing is to find out where the sticky side is. So I've got the sticky side here, and I'm going to stamp the larger cloud because I want my sun to go in here against the sticky side like that. Okay, so I've got my, this is going to be my mask. So I just now take my paper snips and fussy cut, and this is very simple because it's just a cloud. And then I just fussy cut as much as I want to mask off. So it's going to be sort of like that. And this is going to go over. Now, don't have it right on the line. When you're doing masking, for some reason, it's better to have it just about a 1/16 of an inch away from the edge. You'll see what I mean in a moment. So I've punched out with a 1-inch circle punch. This is going to be the sun, and I want the sun to be in there. So now I'm going to take my Daffodil Delight and put my blending brush on like that, and then just initially apply it quite lightly, depending on how dark I want the sun to be. So I think that's okay, I'm happy with that. And then pull that off, and then you'll see when I pull that off, you've got the sun behind the clouds. So that is the masking technique. And now I'm going to do the sun's rays. So I'm going to take this stamp again with the sun rays, and I'm going to alternate it. So I want it, I want it just below the cloud. So if you look, there's about 1/8 of an inch there, and I want it going towards that corner. So I do that now. If I want to do a second generation stamping, I have to ink it up again. Otherwise, I'll get lines as I've got there and there. So now you can see I haven't got those lines. So this time I'm going to ink it up full like that. And then I'm going to ink it up fully again, stamp it off, and then put it there like that. And then I might want to have a full one. I think that's actually enough. That to me looks fine. And now, similar to the other card, in fact I'm wondering about trying Mango Melody. So I'm just going to grab my Mango Melody and see what this looks like. So that it's not all white in between, but it's actually got the yellow in between, so it's like that stream of sunlight which breaks through the clouds sometimes on a stormy day. So there we go. You can see how quick and easy this card is to make. Just going to close up some of my ink pads. And then I've got my card base here ready. Make sure it's opening the right way. So I've got this the right way round. So I'm just going to put, again, be careful how you put the tumbler on the back of the card. And this is what I would call a simple card. Okay. And then I've got, in fact, probably it'd be better to put some dimensionals behind the sentiments. Dimensionals are a good idea to just add a bit of interest with the dimension. So the only ones I could grab and see with these black ones, which are jolly useful to have for darker colour cardstock, but I don't think it really matters having it for this one either. It's okay. So if I just put one there and one there, but generally speaking, you'd use our black dimensionals come in a mixed pack with some large and some small, and usually you use them behind like navy blue, dark brown, black, and so on. So this is one of the smaller stitched rectangles here. I'm just going to take the glue again, apply that to the back, and then my sentiment will go here. There we go. Even the darkest night will pass and the sun will rise, and that's the finished card. Like that. So hopefully that would really cheer somebody up who's going through a difficult time, and it's quite quick and easy to make. So really hope that you've enjoyed this video. If anybody doesn't know me as their demonstrator and you don't have another demonstrator, you can find my online shop at fannystafford.stampinup.net, and then just click shop now and you can find this. It's called After the Storm if you want to purchase this stamp set. Thanks for watching. Bye.